Hi guys, welcome back to CC Keeping It Real. Today we'll be having a story time. We have an issue. I'm sorry I haven't been posting any videos right now. I'm really not doing nothing because we have an issue. I have content for y'all. Hubby bought a new car. Like, it's all a big to-do. But something is overshadowing all of that. So February 14th, I posted a video of what my husband got me for Valentine's Day. So he wanted to take me to dinner at Hooks and Reels. That's a seafood joint. Recommend 100%. Very pricey, but 100%. We went last night. Today that I speak to you guys. Okay, Google, what's today's date?
It's Sunday, February 26th, 2023.
Okay, so it's the 26th of February. So, on the 14th, I worked out, took a shower, felt the lump. Now, this is not your average lump. Like I said, I lost a lot of weight. I lost 28.5 pounds so far. I was 269. And now I'm 243.8, I think it said this morning. So, in 2012, my mom died of cancer. 2012, I had a car accident. January 8th, 2012, I had a car accident. I had to get surgery on my shoulders, both of them. Had a neck fusion. Had a spinal, internal, external lumbar fusion. Both my SI joints are fused. And I have a spinal stimulator. I had to get my right hand surgery, carpal tunnel surgery done on it. My right ankle also had surgery on it. All this from a young lady texting and driving. So I went to the doctor. My mom passed away the day after Mother's Day in 2012. June of 2012. But May 14th, 2012, my mother passed. June of 2012, I went for my physical. And my doctor said she wanted me to get a mammogram, a breast exam. So I did. And I also have fibroid tumors, so she do a whole workup. So I had to get the ultrasound too, where she said that she found polyps, a thickening layer where cancer cells can hide, which is called polyps. So it was calcium deposits in my left breast and my right, and a tumor in between, closer to the left breast. Everything came back benign. Went to my gastrologist because I have an acid reflux. So I have a gastrologist, that's a stomach doctor. She said, she felt something. So, now this is in 2012. at Beaumont. She said that she felt something and she needed me to get a CAT scan. So I got the CAT scan. They said it was a shuttling and diagnosed it as non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Right? So here we are in 2023, February. Evidently, the shadowing grew over my liver to the point where it's on the external wall and it's big. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you guys, but it's big. It's very noticeable. And it wasn't like that before. Well, about in January, I told my husband, I said, my side hurt. But I thought it was just me, needing to drink water. Because that's what this is for. Water. I need to drink water. Dehydrated. When you see people lips like this, it's not that they smoke weed all the time. It do come from that. I don't smoke weed though. But this comes from dehydration. And I drink water all the time. I don't understand it. I drink Dasani. I drink warm water, room temperature water. Because if you drink cold water, it doesn't necessarily mean that your body is intaking that water, absorbing it. So I don't know what's going on, but I drink plenty of water. I got so many water bottles in my garbage, it's a shame. But yeah. So we're dealing with that. My doctor seemed like everything's fine, but working in the field that I worked in for the state of Michigan, knowing the medical knowledge that I know, dealing with my favorite auntie who passed the liver cancer, and then I have another favorite auntie who just passed the liver cancer. Yeah, it's a lot. So I'm dealing with that. Like, we just buried her like 4 weeks ago, one of my aunts passing from liver cancer. So I really don't know what to say at this point. I guess no news is good news, right? But I got a bag packed, so my husband wanted to grab nothing. Life insurance and everything is taken care of, where I know he's not mentally going to be able to do it. So my daughter and my oldest niece know where everything is. Because, we're real tight. Me and my husband together 31 years. Married 30 years. It'd be 31 come November. My baby 32. I got 2 grandsons, 11, that's about to turn 12, and 5 about to turn 6, who love me to death. And I love them to the soul. I love my daughter to the soul, my nieces, my nephews. What do you do when you're the sick one and you're trying to be strong for everybody else, when you really just want to basically break down and cry? Because you go to the doctor. I go every 3 to 4 months. because I'm diabetic and I have high blood pressure. I paid blood. I literally just paid Beaumont off. It was over $1,000 that I owed. And I literally in January just paid them off. What do you do? Comment down below. What do you do when you the sick one, but you trying to be strong for everybody else, but yet you just want to cry? Because you know you did everything you could. Going to the doctors. I had one of my aunts that passed, like, she was so health conscious. Like, she was so health conscious. I maybe should have been more health conscious. But I didn't get this big. I didn't get the 269 in overnight. Like, after I had the surgeries, I was down to nothing because I used to roller skate, used to go dance, used to work out, used to do everything. Then when I had the accident, I couldn't do anything. And then I gained all this weight. And what do you do when you are the sick one and you're trying to be strong for everybody else? Because no matter what you do, you're going to have to, for sure, have a surgery when you see this. You're definitely going to have a surgery. If it's just for them to get a sample, if it's just for anything, you know, if it's just for anything, what do you do when you're the sick one, trying to be strong for everyone else? Because I know my husband loved me to death. I honestly more worried about him if something happened to me, because when I tell you he's strong, but he not strong. Because when I was standing in front of him, telling him about it, you know, I downplayed it a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because it's my baby birthday weekend. I'm not going to hurt her like that. I don't want her to know that's the day she found out her mama had cancer on her birthday. You know what I'm saying? Or that she, you know, is going through whatever I'm going through on her birthday. I'm not going to do that to her. You know? And my grandbabies, they so young, like, they keep trying to come over. They with the other grandma right now, but they were supposed to be here this weekend. But, you know, so what do you do when you try to be the strong one? When you always a strong one for everybody. Like, you the one the whole family go to when there's a problem. You know, and you the baby out of 5 kids. You know, because my dad has a daughter in between. You know, he said I snuck up on him. It was, you know. But what do you do when you're the problem solver for everybody else? I had, you know, those 3 cancer scares in 2012. Like, in the same week, after I got the results, I jumped on a plane, went to Vegas by myself. Because I needed that. I needed that release. I needed that relaxation. I needed that fun. I needed that, you know, let your hair down and have fun and laugh. You know. after paying for a funeral for my mom with no help other than me and my husband paying for the funeral. You know, like, what do you do? What do you do when you the problem solver and you sick? What can you say to that person? You know, when they're the, sorry guys, that's my air freshener spraying. What do you say when you that person that's always there, the strong one for everyone else, but you know that they're going to have it. You know they're not going to be able to handle it. You know what I'm saying? My baby called me the other night, my daughter, on her way to go get her nails done because she didn't want to get off the phone. You know what I mean? And then my niece called me last night. My oldest niece called me last night, FaceTiming me. Whenever she called me, she always FaceTime. My daughter FaceTime too, but this one, when she called, she ain't just calling, she FaceTime. Jada FaceTime. Jatan FaceTimes. What do you do when you're that one? Maybe I can get some help, you know. Maybe you guys can tell me what to do. But what do you do when you're the strong one and everybody comes to you for help? When you're that person that solves everybody else's problems, whether it's mentally, financially, socially, whatever, you know, relationships. Then I have a cousin. Our birthday is on the same day, July 22nd. Different years. She's older than me. I'm the baby in siblings and in cousins, guys. So, as far as first cousins, I don't even know how to tell her. She called me last night so happy because her boyfriend got a new house and they're moving in and stuff like that. And I couldn't even tell her. Because she has some issues. I don't know if you noticed. If you remember, I spoke in a few videos in the past when I said I keep my number open because I have family in the streets. Well, she's one of those families that's in the streets. So what do I do when I tell her? Because I'm scared that, Lord, I'm scared that something going to happen to her. Because Lord knows she just going to binge. She just going to binge. She did it with her dad. She's just going to binge. So what do you do when you're that person for everyone? And I think the worst part about it is we all got to go with something. We do. But you know when you just have so many plans and you and your husband sat down and made so many plans and we finally got the kids out the house. Like we've raised 14 kids. We done sent 4 through college. You know. It's a 4 or 5. I forgot me being sent to college. But we've raised 14 children. Either we raised them or we assisted in raising them. Meaning at some point in time, they don't live with us for over 5 years, you know. Or they come to our house to escape what's going on at home, you know. Like, this one little girl named Kelly, beautiful little girl. Was going through some stuff at home. Her grandma couldn't control her. So to keep her in line, I was like, she come down here with my daughter and nieces. She be fine. When you come down here and visit her whenever you want, I bring her home whenever you want. Just let her enjoy being a kid right now. You know? Her grandmother was like, okay. That little girl had the best time of her life. You know? Love her to death. Like she was my own. That's why I always say, sometimes your kids don't come from you, but through you. So let me show you guys, the issue. See? It's down there, see it? You see it good from the side? So, we're just going to pray for the best, you know? And let God work his magic. Because when you in his hands, those are the best hands to be in. You know what I mean? So, it doesn't hurt. Just feel like pins sticking me from time to time. Not all the time. But yeah, that's what we're dealing with. I will keep you guys updated on the progression. I go for my ultrasound the 1st of March. So that's Tuesday. Oh, no, Wednesday. Sorry. Yeah, that's Wednesday. Also, the window guys are coming, weather guard windows are coming to measure for the windows around the house. I'm going to video that for you. Then we're getting new windows, you know. So, yeah, everything will be fine. You know, we're just praying. We're going to manifest. What's her name? Peyton Marie Charles. I was speaking to her online and she told me just manifest, just pray. And so that's what I've been doing. Well, I've been doing it already, but it's just nice to hear what you're doing is what someone else would do. But go subscribe. She's a very funny lady, but very sincere. You know, very sincere, very kind lady. You know, very true. You know, shade for the BS. That's what I like about her. But yeah, so but So Real Gang. I keep you guys informed on the progress of everything. And ultrasound March 1st. Bye-bye.